Well, retirement is certainly something we all look forward to, but how do we make sure we have enough money to last as long as we do? Joining me now is Mike Douglas, the president of LifePlan Financial Design, a Lansing area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Mike is also a very popular podcast host. Thank you so much for joining me, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, first let's get started. Why is it important to start thinking about recreating a paycheck during retirement?
Well, there's a great phrase that says, without income, you're not retired. So
Right.
If you don't know how you're going to get paid, you need to make sure you have a plan for that, because plans give us peace. If we have an idea of what's coming in the future, we can make a plan for it now and adjust to it. So we want to make sure that when we're retired and our former employees are no longer cutting us checks, that we have a way of getting paid in the future that's systematic and dependable.
That's right, and I like how you mentioned plan, because this is all about planning for tomorrow, today.
Yes.
So when we worked, we received raises. Can we recreate a paycheck that continues to grow over time?
Yeah, you need to. You need a plan that accounts for inflation, cost of living, medical expenses, different phases of life. So you can create plans that intentionally elevate income as time goes on, not in a way that's extra risk or potentially detrimental, but is very intentional, very systematic and structured, so that way at different phases of life, as you need different amounts of income, you have it.
Okay. And Mike, why do you personally believe it's important to use income planning to supplement our Social Security?
Well, if you don't have a plan to partner, I guess when you talk about Social Security as a mention of income, it's one of the tools we have. We have Social Security, but most people don't want to live just on their Social Security.
Right.
And so if you're tied just to that number, your lifestyle is very limited. So you need a plan that says, here's how I get the rest of my life paid for. You know, Social Security may cover some of your bills and even a good chunk of them, but when you want to travel, when you want to do the things that you've been waiting all these years to do, you can't leave that up to Social Security, especially if they end up cutting it in the future. So you really want to make sure you have a plan that says, I don't care what the government does. I'm still getting paid. I'm still living my life.
I like a plan like that, because
Yeah.
someone like myself is looking to go cruising and doing a lot of traveling during my retirement.
Yes.
So how can tax planning impact our income needs?
Well, tax planning is important because it doesn't really matter how much you gross, it matters how much you net. People can tell me I make $6,000 a month, but if I bring home $4,000 a month, I made $4,000 that
Right.
month. So in life, it's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. So now that I know taxes and I can build a plan around taxes for the future, what if they raise taxes? What if they tax more of my Social Security? How, when I pull from different investment accounts, how are they taxed? If I pull from an IRA or a Roth or a trust account or a joint account, they all have different consequences. So using tax strategies to intentionally lower your taxes where you can and to make sure that you net as much as possible, that's what we want to build around, not just the idea of, well, I technically gross this number, but I only get this much to live off of.
Right. Well, Mike, you've given us a lot to think about, a lot to plan and prepare for. And for you at home, if you're listening, if you'd like to learn more about having your paycheck for retirement, Mike has a very, very great offer for you. Right now, for the first 5 callers with savings of $500,000 or greater, he's offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow Mike and his team to sit down with you personally and provide you with the roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. And the number to call is 517-200-3330. Again, that number to call is 517-200-3330. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you.